Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different from my channel. Usually I do keyboards and stuff like that, but since this is a tech channel, I wanted to focus more on tech and PC things. So today we're going to be taking a look at the EasySMX D10 multi-platform gaming controller. So let's see what it's like. So here we have it. This is the D10 model. You can see it's got advanced TMR sticks. Apparently they're better than Hall sensor sticks, but we shall see. Intelligent charging dock, two-way trigger lock, tactile buttons. This is the D10. Never heard of this company before. This popped up on my Amazon. I believe it was reduced from £50 to £30, so we'll see what it's like. You can just see all the stuff in the back there. Type C. So yeah, let's have a little look at what's inside. Okay, so here's the actual controller itself. As you can see, I haven't unboxed any of this. I wanted to do it on camera. So here's the controller. It feels really comfortable. It feels exactly like an Xbox One controller. If you know what one of those feels like, it feels exactly like one of them. So you got your triggers, Type C, which is nice to see. The sticks, they just feel like normal joysticks, but apparently they're better with stick drift. So if that's something you've dealt with in the past, hopefully these will be a bit better. The D-pad, very clicky actually, very clicky. It's sort of like the Xbox One Elite controller style. Very nice actually. Let's test the buttons. Very clicky, almost like a mouse sounding. Very clicky. So you've got those, you've got all your options buttons and that there, and then you've got two buttons on the back where when you hold this controller, your fingers actually place there really nice. So and they don't get in the way at all. You can use them or not, it's up to you. There's your modes on the back, and then these then are actually quite impressive from what I've seen. These turn the triggers into buttons, so you can see sort of FPS style shooters, sort of Call of Duty, stuff like that. You just got to click, and then if you pop that back on, you've got a full motion trigger by there then. So as you can see, for better like racing games, stuff like that, or more precision. But if you're in an FPS shooter, you'll probably have it on this just for faster response, and then turn that off and you're back to a driving game. So let's take a look at what else is in the box. Okay, so under the controller, you've got your 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Looks pretty simple to set that up. And then we've got the intelligent charging dock, which is actually pretty heavy. So let's see. USB-C plugs in there. There's your dock. Nice little bit of RGB there. And then the controller just docks in like that, I should imagine. Oh, let's just try this out really quick. Yep, slots in. Really nice and easy. We should have a cable in here somewhere. There it is. And your instruction manual, which we'll use to cycle through all the RGB. Okay, so taking a look at the dock that comes with the controller, it's just a USB-C there. One thing I really do like is the dongle that I've got plugged into my PC right now. You can actually plug in on the dock itself, which will sit flush, and then everything is contained with just one USB port, which I really like. So let's just dock the controller and see what happens. Okay, so you can see the RGB matches up, the controller's charging. I think that's our LED indicator there. And yeah, I just think it's a nice addition to the desk. Looks really good. And I like the fact you'll always have a charged controller as well. Okay, so let's try and turn this bad boy on. I'm just going to press this, see if that does anything. Oh, there we go. The RGB is actually quite bright on this controller. You can see the rumble things in there as well, which is pretty cool. It's almost like a see-through little window. Yeah, I really like the RGB on this controller actually. So what mode are we in right now? Oh, we're in Bluetooth, and then if we go to that, I think that's your dongle then. Or maybe that's Nintendo Switch? I could be wrong. And then that's your dongle on the end. I think that's right, because this is a multi-platform controller, so I think that's right. So yeah, let's plug the dongle into the PC and we'll see how it goes. There we go. So that is actually pretty simple. That's the first time setup of this, so hopefully it's going to be a lot easier for you next time. Yes, there's a turbo settings, programming the back buttons. I'll just let you read that quickly. RGB lighting, press M and R3 to cycle through. Let's try that now. There's the colours, and you've got to press, what was it? Right stick and left stick. Oh, there you go. So you can keep them on solid colours as well. And then that's off. So you can turn it off as well if you want to save battery life. I think it's got a 500 milliamp hour battery as well. So let's try this out in a game. So I've just loaded into Forza Horizon 5. Sorry, you can see every pixel on the screen. I just wanted to show you the controller in action so we can see how responsive it is. So looks really responsive to me. I'll press the horn. So you can see we got full range of the trigger there, but if I switch that trigger mode, that'll just be sort of full power straight away. And then switch back, and you got a nice full range then. So you can see just how responsive this controller is. And we'll try and get the, there it is, try and get the vibration motor spinning there. Just a cool little feature if I go off-road. There we are. I'm a sucker for see-through tech, so I think this is pretty cool. So that's going to conclude this video on the EasySMX D10 controller. I really like this thing, especially for £30. The quality compared to a PS5 controller, they feel sort of almost similar in the build quality and everything. Obviously this feels a lot more premium, a lot heavier. This is a lot lighter, but you can tell from the plastics, nothing's flexing. It's a solid controller, and the fact it looks like this, I think, is just a lot cooler as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this controller if you're looking for a PC, Switch, Android, whatever controller. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Let me know down below if you're going to pick one up, and I'll see you in the next one.